Boom. We're live. Comments are set up. Guys, let me know when you come in. If you get to this. I hope this one works. Hi, Ms. Bentley. I'm glad you see me. I need the students, though. Dun, dun. Can't use YouTube on the Chromebooks. It's not working for the students. I keep getting updates on Google Classroom that they cannot use YouTube on the Chromebooks. So it doesn't look like anybody's joining this chat. Oh, Dominic, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Maybe we'll start getting some more in. Adrian. Adrian, was that what's up, boy, for Dominic? I imagine. Not for me, right? Not for me. Patricia Johnson. Christiana on the phone. All right, you guys are coming in. Okay, looks like we have 3 or 4 people. We're going to give it just a few minutes to make sure everybody's coming in, and then we're going to go. Fatma, Miss Bentley's here. So we got 5 or 6, so we'll just let it keep coming. Miss Marble's in the house. How awesome is that? Some of you students that are in already, comment, tell me how you're doing. How do you feel about the online learning platform? Who's Wolf? XX Wolf _ Jock XX. Who's that? I got it, Adrian. What's up? 42 times. Adrian wants to go to school? Me too, buddy. Christiana, the Google Hangouts and the Meet, we're still trying to figure out the best platform. If we do the Meet, everybody's part of it. And then it turns into 20 or 30 minutes of me trying to get everybody calmed down so we can learn what we're learning. Luis. I'm glad to see that you're here, Luis. That's awesome. Okay, well, let's get started. I think the people are going to flow in a little bit. Now, yesterday we had our first assignment, breaking Stalin's nose. I gave everyone a, I understand, Adrian. For some of those that it's not working for, we're going to kind of just work through this. But right now, we're just going to talk about what we need to talk about for the next 20 or 30 minutes, kind of get everybody where they need to be. So yesterday, read chapters 1 through 2 in Breaking Stalin's Nose. I sent you a YouTube link that gave you chapters 1 through 5. And I know nobody was able to get the book because we closed on Friday kind of quickly. But this book is what we're going to be working out of for the next 3-4 weeks while we're out of school, in school. So it's very important that you keep up on the readings through YouTube. Mr. Pickett and I are kind of working together so all of our ELA classes stay on the same road, at the same pace. So thanks, Luis. I appreciate you like the house. But as of right now, we need to really stay focused on the book and I've only given you like 5 or 6 questions a day, plus working on Mayan, which you guys know I can track the Mayan. So let's stay up on that. And if it's not working, then we'll get you over to IT who can help you out with any technical issues. But yeah, Marble, if anybody's talking to Zach, could you tell him to reboot and try to get back on? As of right now, it looks like I have 6 people who turned in the work out of 20 for hour 1, and it's a little bit less for hour 2. Now, like everything else, this stuff is not due till Saturday. I won't be grading it till Saturday because that's your due date. Don't wait till the last minute. I know you've got math and science and a lot of other stuff you're doing, plus all the stuff you're doing at home with your family. We're not making this extremely difficult. We are making it to where you will understand the book and we're not getting off curriculum, okay? It's very important that you keep up with what we're doing. So when we get back to school, and we will get back to school, that we're not too far behind. So any questions that you have, please shoot them to me through Google Classroom. And I'm on the computer all the time during the day, at night. So I'll be able to answer this for you. Now, moving forward, whether it's Hangouts or if it's going to be on YouTube, we're going to follow a different structure. Now, today was just about seeing everybody, talking to everyone. But starting tomorrow, we're going to have a little 5 or 10 minutes of work that you can do to start off. And it's going to be from chapters 1 through 5 of Breaking Stalin's Nose. So that gives you even more incentive to read the chapters that we're working on. I'm confused by having an iPad. Adrian, you got to quit asking about Google Meets, okay? This is the second day we're doing this. We're trying to find the best way for technology, okay? So when we figure out what's best for everybody, all the teachers at Frontier, then that's what we'd be adhering to. But right now, this works best because I see your questions, I see that you're engaged, and I see that you're participating, but I don't have to talk over everyone. So we've only got about 30 or 45 minutes to an hour a day to be able to talk. And again, if I'm taking 20 minutes to calm everybody down, it's probably not going to work out best. So back to what we're doing. Breaking Stalin's Nose, part of the ELA work that we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks. It's just part of it. We're also going to be doing Mayan. Now, wrapped into Breaking Stalin's Nose is going to be a lot of literary elements, things that we've already done with Percy Jackson, but we're just going to refine it into a different novel. So theme, plot, characters, all these things we're going to be working on in the next couple of weeks. So I will have more information as we move along. And excuse me, a cold, nothing bad. But it's important because I can see when you turn your stuff in. So the worksheets, obviously, again, it's not due till Saturday, but the faster you get it done, the better for you. You don't want to have to be doing all of them on Mr. Lake will upload a second needs to have an email. Sorry, I'm getting all these messages at the same time. So trying to balance it. Hey, it's a work in progress. We all know that. So right now, most importantly, is that you stay engaged, okay? And then we meet once a day and we talk about progress. what I want is to get past all these confusions of, Ashley, what are you confused about? I just saw that came up. I'm confused. Type in what you're confused about, because this is what today's about. This is about talking about any issues or anything you're worried about or what's going on. So this is the time, okay? This is the time. If I could have some feedback for those of you that have been looking into breaking Stalin's nose over the past day, or maybe if you got into it a little bit more, what do you think of it? I'm waiting. Dominic, what do you think about it? You seem to be really excited about typing. No, I was lazy. Okay. We will be creating, I think if you've looked, well, I haven't posted it for you, but next week we have a quiz over breaking Stalin's nose next Friday. So be prepared with that. Be prepared. The way to prepare, to read, listen to the YouTube. It's going to read to you. So I think that what I'm going to do starting tomorrow is spend some time just highlighting each chapter with you. We're going to talk about what's happened, kind of pull some inferences from it. Now, this is kind of a tough book, I understand. It's dealing with communist Russia, which, from what I've been told, you guys have already learned some of this with Miss Smith in social studies. So that would be really awesome for us to figure out what was going on. Let's see, Nihal, what are the expectations? Let me look. Okay, you are required to work on Mayan twice a week. Expectations are to read 4 books and take the quizzes that end after every book. So, twice a week might not be enough, but we'll change that next week because we're just getting into everything. Next week, we're going to add some vocabulary.com because there's a lot of vocabulary in breaking Stalin's nose that I know everybody's going to have some issues with. Even I had some issues with. So we're going to put that in there. Ashley, email Mr. Lakey at JLakey and let him know so he can help you out with that. My Mayan didn't work yesterday or today. Ashley, did you try going through Clever? I know I asked you that on Google Classroom, but I don't know if I got an answer. Is there anybody that's on here that has not commented yet, so I can get an idea of everybody that's on the stream right now? Let's see. What do we do if it does not work? Ashley, yes, you do have work today. I posted it last night. It's going to be on your classwork. Okay. So you have Tuesday, 3/24, breaking Stalin's nose. It is finish reading chapters 3 and answer the following questions. Again, I attached the YouTube. Zach, what's up, buddy? Thanks for finally getting here. Luis, what are you confused about? This is what we need to clear up. Let me know what's going on. But back to your question, Ashley. Yes, it's posted on Google Classrooms. You'll be able to see it. And I just read it to you. So if you can't get on Mayan, that's going to be an issue. Email me and I'll get you to the right people to get it fixed. Okay, Ashley? Luis, you have an iPad and it's confidence. Did you not pick up a Chromebook, Luis? Because I know the front office is going to be open today. Okay, class. I need you to ask me questions right now if you're confused. If we all have the same answers because we discussed it together, we think that's cheating, Christiana. Christiana, if all your answers are exactly the same and they're spelled the same and the sentences are the same, I'm going to think there was a lot of cut and pasting going on. Yes, that will not make me very happy. Use your own words to answer the questions, okay? Zach, we were just going over how we're going to be discussing things. I was talking to them about Breaking Stalin's Nose, okay? This is the book we're going to be working on for the next month. We're going to be doing other things, of course, but we're going to be working out of the book as well. I just told everybody how extremely important it is to keep up with the YouTube videos and the chapters that I've discussed. The chapters are extremely short. They'll be quick through YouTube. But to answer the questions and keep up with the chapters is what you need to be doing, okay? We don't do anything, Zach. What do you mean by that, Ashley? Of course you do stuff. I will be assigning tomorrow's homework tonight. I usually do that around 5 or 6. So you have an opportunity for those of you that really want to do work. You can tackle tomorrow's assignment. Tomorrow when we meet again, I'm thinking about, I'm going to discuss with Miss Bentley and Miss Marble what's going to be the best as far as Google Meets or YouTube. But tomorrow we're going to discuss more about introducing the book. I'm going to go through the first 4 chapters. We're going to read it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get an idea of the characters, author's purpose, setting, all that fun stuff that you guys love to do, okay? So that's what tomorrow's going to look like. We're going to get into this book kind of deep this week so we get an idea of where we're headed. And from that, from us working on the book, there's going to be a lot of questions. And we're going to kind of go over these stuff. So like yesterday, what characters were introduced in chapters 1 and 2? I'm not going to give the answers to them because you have till Saturday to turn this in, and we've only had 10 people out of 50 turn this in, so I'm not going to do that. But these questions, guys, if you haven't had a chance to look at these questions, let's talk about them real quick. What characters were introduced in chapters 1 and 2? 1 and 2. I told you the chapters were short, maybe 5 or 6, 7 pages, okay? Ashley, I understand mine doesn't work. We'll talk about that, okay? I will get you in touch with the IT person. Right now, we're talking about Breaking Stalin's Nose. Number 2, what is the setting of the novel? Someone who's listening to this live stream right now, type in and tell me what a setting is. What the setting is of anything. Tell me what the setting is. Ready? Go. Who's going to do it? Huh? I'll remember whoever gets it in first. Nobody. Nobody is going to answer this question. What is the setting? The place and time, Fatma? Yeah! Yeah! Stoked. All right, so Fatma wins. She's going to get something awesome when we get back. Patricia Johnson, you're a little late. Luis coming in. Fatima, good job. Dominic, no, absolutely. I know, Patricia, I got you. But your name's Patricia now. Okay, so number 3. Look, we've already got 1 through 2, all right? Now, number 3. Oh, I'm not going to do that because it answers number 1 for you. Okay, how does the main character feel about his country and the leader, Joseph Stalin? What page do you see this on? Now, when you pull information from the book and you tell me where you got it from, what is that called? Quiz is next Friday, Miss Marble. Next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. So, when you pull information, what do we do? That's okay. Text evidence, Adrian. You guys are awesome. You're so awesome. You're doing a great job. Okay? We're doing awesome here. I love it. Citing textual evidence. And hey, listen, that's Monday. It was 3 questions. 3 questions. But what did we touch on? Setting, citing textual evidence, looking over everything. This is how we do it. Who's XX Wolf _ Jock XX? Who is that? Adrian, clean it up, buddy. That's not going to work. Not even a little bit. Ashley, why do you keep saying Mayan? Xavier? Awesome, dude. XX Wolf. I love it. You're the wolf now, from now on. Okay, so that was it. 3 questions. Let's jump over to today. Today, Tuesday, today. Are we listening? All right, so chapters 3 and 4. Honestly, someone tell me if they've listened to chapters 3 and 4 today. Talk to me. Talk to me. Thanks, Adrian. I appreciate it, buddy. Who has went through chapters 3 and 4 today? Oh, come on, someone? All right. Well, Fatma, you were busy? Not me, not me. Patricia, not me. Okay. So, well, let's look over the questions real quick just to see what we're getting into. Okay. Ashley, you have questions about the homework? Go ahead and ask me. This is the time and place to do it. Okay. I believe you, Luis, but you can do it. Okay. So let's look at chapters 3 and 4. If we have not looked at it, these are the type of the questions that we're looking at. Remember, I told you Mr. Pickett and I are going to be working on creating some vocabulary lists for you later this week and into next week. When you're reading chapters 3 and 4, think about the setting. Can anybody tell me the setting of the book that we're reading? Now, I know that you read yesterday's chapters, at least 1 and 2. What was the setting? Xavier, did you change your name from the wolf? A house. That's pretty good, Dominic. It was not 2001 Moscow. That's for sure. It is Nihal in the 1900s. Absolutely. Can you guys tell me that have you studied communism in Russia with Miss Smith at all this year? Yes. That's awesome. Okay. So I know you have heard of Joseph Stalin then. All right, Fatma, correct. All right. So, Ashley, I want to get back to you real quick because you said you had a question about the homework. Before I go any further, could you ask me? Because this is what happens a lot. A lot of you have the same questions, and if just one of you asks that question, then maybe I could be helping a lot of you at the same time. Ashley, what was your question about the homework again? When you said time and place, that's not a question. Luis, you got to clean it up, buddy. You got to clean it up. Because if I have to start blocking individuals, then, I mean, you can't be part of this. Oh, where the story takes place. Okay, it takes place in Russia. Is there anybody that wrote down how we could cite the textual evidence for where it's at? Did anybody do that? Christiana? Let's not use that kind of language, okay? Thank you, Louise. This is only the first day we've been together, so we've got to be very careful with how we talk to each other. What I'm noticing from a lot of you is that I know Xavier said that he listened through 1 through 5. Before I go much further today, I want to just slow it down a little bit and make sure that everyone has read at least chapters 1 through 4 before we reconvene or come back together again tomorrow. So let me ask you this right now. Is 1 o'clock going to be good for everyone? Because this is my time slot for ELA. And I don't have everybody on here that I want to, and I'm a little concerned about that. And I'm hoping it's just a technical issue. But I can do 1 or 2 of these a day, whatever you guys need that I can help you out. So let's look at the stream real quick. Looks like Jimena's in here. Eunice, were you ever able to get in? Nihal's in. Hold on 1 second. Does anybody know if anybody from my second hour? Xavier, have you talked to anybody else that might be in? Janaya, Joel, I saw a lot of them commenting. Anybody? Okay. Well, like I said, I'm going to work with Miss Marble, Miss Bentley, Mr. Barber, just about everybody I can to see what's the best, because I know I might have some people in here that are not commenting, and that's fine. But we need more participation, and that's not your fault at all. That's us just trying to figure this out because it's crazy right now. So we'll get it figured out. Now, for right now, okay, because we're going to close this up a little bit. The idea for tomorrow, and this is what I want you to do. Of course, you have your assignments, your daily assignments, and you should be working on Mayan, okay? Next week, we're going to add vocabulary. And don't forget, next week, the Friday next week, we have a quiz. And I think that's going to be over chapters 1 through 10. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I want you to focus on chapters 1 through 5 for tomorrow when we reconvene, when we come back together, because we're going to go through each chapter together, okay? The 5 chapters we're going to read, we're going to touch base, we're going to look at characters, and we're going to go from there. Okay, yep. We're going to do what we can to take attendance right now. So I'm just going to write down some names. Jimena, Jackie told me to tell you that she isn't in the live stream and needs help. Fine. We'll make that happen. Thank you, Jimena. Have her email me, Jimena. And we'll do what we can to get her up. Adrian, Ashley, Dominic, Jimena. Luis. Christiana. Xavier. Nihal. Sorry, guys, I'm just going through here to look at the attendance a little bit. So let's close this up. I think I've got everyone. Tomorrow, focus on chapters 1 through 5 because we're going to be going through them. We're going to talk about the characters. We're going to talk about setting. We're going to talk about the story, what it's about, what's happening. It's pretty emotional. in the first 5, 6, 7 chapters, dealing with his dad. And I really want to get into the main characters and kind of what the story is about. I know you do it on YouTube and you're not reading it like Percy Jackson, but we've all got to kind of do the best we can with the circumstances that we're under. So thanks, Amanda. I appreciate that. So tomorrow, come back, ready. Chapters 1 through 5, ready to talk about the story. I'm going to have my copy. Take notes if you can. If you can, take notes from the video, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys? I didn't get to see your awesome faces, but I did get to see that you're here and you're talking and everybody's happy and healthy. So that's great. So we'll look forward to doing this tomorrow about 1 o'clock again. Okay, I'll let you guys know, and I will submit the assignment for Wednesday here in a little bit. All right, great seeing you guys. Talk to you soon. Take care.